This meeting is being recorded.
Alrighty, well, welcome back, Eagles, to another team meeting. I just can't believe it. I know I thought of it and I totally forgot until Lan messaged me. Is there a team meeting? I'm like, yes, there is. Is it tomorrow already? It's like so amazing how much time flies so fast. And so today's itinerary is quite short. So we're gonna have Lisandra, one of our most recent Elites Eagles 6A. She's gonna come here share her, 6A journey with us. I'm sure it's very inspiring because I've watched and witnessed her whole journey, and it always inspires me. And then today we're gonna focus on the new product launch. I'm sure many of you are aware, but maybe you guys do have questions or concerns because it's still new and we're just still getting the ball rolling and we're getting a lot of questions in. So I just want to use this opportunity that we can do a Q&A so that you guys can have more clarification on how the whole program works. And yeah, and then I guess that's all I have booked for today, because I feel like, some people have reached out to me with some topic that they'd like to discuss, but I feel like most of that is covered in our training. And unfortunately, most of the time when we get shut down by Facebook, stuff like that, there's really nothing much we can do other than appeal. And if they don't, the other thing is just to, move on, do a new Facebook profile and start from scratch. I know it's a bit of a setback and a hassle, but that's just part of our journey and part of our business. And that's part of us as a business owner, what we have to do. Alrighty, so well, we'll do what we normally do at the beginning of each meeting. We're just gonna I'm gonna call on about 3 to 5 people to hop on here and share like the new faces, because we have new faces on here all the time, and just so that people, we can put a name to face. We see each other in the vlog chat, but sometimes we're not sure who. So I'm gonna call on Ingrid. Ingrid, if you can hear me, if you can kindly turn on your camera and unmute yourself. I'm not sure if she can hear me. It doesn't seem like she can hear me. So maybe I'll go over to Sana Ali. Can you hear us? If you can't turn on your camera, that's okay. You can always just start talking. Because most of the people that do have their camera on are the one that we've seen and heard from already. Because I guess the new people are the shy one. I'm gonna try one more person. Tweed DD. That's what your name on your thing says, so I'm not sure what your real name is, but your camera's
okay.
on.
I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. So Tweed, can you please just, about a couple of minutes, share with us who you are, where you're from, and what's your why? Like, why are you in this business, or how long you've been doing this business?
Sure. Hello, everybody. My name is Thuy Nguyen. Everybody call me Tina. I just joined business like about 2 months. I'm still on the training side though. I'm still learning. I'm not even finished yet, but I'm joining this meeting today for the first time.
That's great.
And I want to know everybody. Actually, I want to meet everybody and get to know everybody.
Yeah, that's great.
And the reason why I joined this business because like.
Uh-oh, her camera got turned off.
The reason I joined this business because just like other mom, I really want to try something new that how to say that it can give me a chance to have time with my family. Yeah, that's the main thing.
Yes, I can totally relate, because I know as mom, that's what we all want, is that time for our family, for our kids. And once you become a mom, there's nothing more precious than your time with your kids. So I know it's not going to be an easy journey, but I'm sure this business can do that for you, because we've seen that happen for so many people in this community. Alrighty, thank you so much for hopping on and sharing with us. Maria, do you want to hop on here and share with us about yourself and your why?
Myself, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, my name is Maria. I've been in the business for over a year now. I don't know to explain my experience, but um, not really that great. But part of it is my situation, having like a very busy full-time worker. My big why are two things. I want to spend more quality time with my family, do some vacation, which is didn't happen. What happened?
Oh, I'm not sure, but you can keep going.
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, and of course, to as part of my culture, I would like to continue helping my family back home. So yeah, so those are my two whys.
Oh,
And this is my first time here in the meeting. Thanks, Lisandra.
welcome. It only took you about over a year to hop on here, but
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
totally fine. It's totally understandable, and that's part of the reason why I love this business is because it's not a race. Everybody's got your own journey. You go as
Mhm.
whatever rate you want. Some people go super fast, but then some people have things that come up in their lives that prevent them from moving faster, but that's okay. So the business is always here when you're ready to come back, when you're ready to get started again. And we as your coach, your mentor, we're always here to help and support you. So thank you so much, and I'm sure you can
Thank
make all
you.
of those two whys be happen, if as long as you stay plugged in, consistent, and work on the business.
Mhm.
I can see it happening for you. Alrighty,
Thank
thank
you.
you so much, guys, for sharing. So I'm going to move on and have Kim hopped on and share with us our leaderboard. So as you all know, we always do this just to celebrate and congratulate all the success within our team in the last month. So Kim, I'll enable you to share screen.
Thank you, Karen. How's everyone doing? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you guys are. Good to see you guys all, and welcome to all the newbies. Okay, let's see if I can share my screen. One second.
That is so weird.
Can you
Oh,
let me, can I share it?
yes. Are you sharing? That's
Yeah.
you. Okay, perfect. I thought
Okay, perfect.
letting me.
Okay.
Okay, it's all good.
All right, perfect. Let me just bring up my leaders board, so bear with me, guys. Okay, so there's a lot happening in our team this month. So drum roll, okay? So our leaders board for March, we've got Hayley Lee on 7 buyers. So congratulations, Hayley. And we've got Lisandra and Miriam on 5 buyers with the tie, second place. So congratulations, guys. First buyer, we've got Vukal, Lena Karem, and third is Sharika Sheribzad. Sorry if I can't pronounce your name, guys. But congratulations on getting your first buyer. So many more, okay? First distributor, Damary Fernandez. So congratulations, Damary, on your first business partners. And welcome to the new people. And achievements, we've got Linning on 4A, who made it to 4A, and she's soon to become a coach, so congratulations. And Miriam is on 5A, so congratulations, Miriam.
Yay.
And yay! And that's it, guys, for our March Leaders Board. So congratulations to all. Keep on going, keep on finding that winning ad, and we all will get there. So back to you, Karen.
Thank you so much, Kim. Thank you so much for doing all this last minute stuff.
No worries.
Appreciate it. Oh, Lynn just missed the announcement. She's just in the waiting room while that happened.
Oh, really?
Shared screen, I didn't see her. But anyway, congratulations, Lynn, if you missed it, because you just missed us doing the announcement of your 4A rank up. Congratulations. Yes, guys, just exactly what Kim said. Just keep testing, keep trying to find that winning ad. And that's part of our business, is just to keep going and keep trying, because as Tony Robbins says, if you keep, if something doesn't work, try something new. Something doesn't work, try something different. Like it, and if you keep trying, you will find something that works, because like all the successful people, all the people that's on the leaderboard in the dream team, they're not any smarter or anything different than you and I here, but it's just maybe the one thing that sets them apart is they don't give up, right? So if one didn't work, they keep going until they find that winning ad. And there is really no secret sauce, because they come on our mastermind every week to share all their, their secrets, their tips, their strategies to help all of us be able to become successful. But whether we can make it or not, it's still up to us. We are still the varying factor in our business, whether we succeed or not. So keep going, because you can see, no matter how fast or slow your journey is, like all our destination is the same point. We will reach there if we don't stop and we don't give up. Even if we're inching along, we will get there. So keep going, guys. Okay, so with that in mind, I think it's a perfect rollover to bring on Lisandra here and share with us her journey, getting to 6A, like I guess her struggles, her triumph, and her success. And I'm sure we will learn lots from what she's been through, so that it can help inspire us in our own journey. Alrighty, Lisandra, come on.
Awesome. Can you guys hear me fine?
Yes. I
Okay,
can.
Perfect. So I apologize today, guys, because I don't have a presentation, but I do have some notes to help me remember some of the highlights of my journey. And I am a little bit short of breath. So if you see me kind of like stopping in the middle of the conversation, just bear with me, because I'm almost 9 months pregnant. So yeah. So just to tell you a little bit about myself, my name is Lisandra. Before becoming a business owner, I worked in the hospitality industry for quite a long time, where money was okay, but I was overworked, doing split shifts all the time, and always ambitioning to have something on my own, to have my own business, to do something on the side, like kind of like a side hustle or something like that. So while being a 9-to-5 employee, my husband and I tried different things, different business. We had an electronic cigarette store. We had a small clothing store. We actually tried a cleaning company, but all the business required lots of time and a lot of investment. And compared to what we were getting in return, it was simply just not worth it. So just when we were allowed to consider getting into a franchise, it was actually a Subway franchise, I came across to my mentor's hat. So by that time, I said to my husband, you know what? We need to start something online. But I was thinking like creating an online store where we didn't have to deal with employees, only shipping the merchandise and stuff like that. But then I came across to Karen's ad, and I got very curious about it. I watched a webinar. I paid the $99 at that time, then the same day. Then, of course, I was skeptical, but I took, my time to understand how the opportunity works. And I was like, okay, this is different than what we're used to see, where we, we sell products, we make money or commission, and that's it. But this is way better than that, because we are creating our own marketing company. So when we get a customer, we not only make money once, but we kind of like open a new stream of income. So I got in kind of like right away, basically because the potential of the opportunity was what would really convince me. So I said to my husband, this is it. This is something that I really want to do. And of course, he was skeptical, which is normal at first. He actually didn't understand how the business worked. So he was just assuming, okay, this is something that she found on the internet. And you know, anything that comes from the internet is not trustable, right? So he was not 100% in, but he was willing to support me. Then I started. I went through all the training step by step. Since day one, I was plugging in all the chats. I was hungry for knowledge. I never missed a mastermind or team meetings. I kind of like took this opportunity, guys, serious since the moment I decided to start. So by that time, we only have 1 or 2 platforms to advertise. I think it was LinkedIn and Facebook. So I created my business manager. I started to warm up my ad accounts. Then I started running my ads. Then when I created my first conversion, I got my first distributor. I think it was after the 2nd month or the 3rd month. I don't quite remember. So I got my first distributor, my first buyer, super exciting. And it wasn't a refund, which is kind of like a surprise. It was a guy. He became a distributor, but just after a week of getting his ID, he changed his mind and decided to, not continuing. He just didn't want to do it anymore. And of course, that was a little bump on the road for me. But to be honest, I never feel discouraged about that. I think that the motivation that I always feel with comes from knowing how difficult it is being a self-employed and owning and knowing all the pros and cons of having an offline business. Basically, based on all the times that we tried different things in the past and all those things that kind of like didn't work or didn't have the outcome that we were expecting. So where you know that most of the obstacles that we face in this kind of like opportunity, like brick and mortar business, are a big deal compared to the ups and downs that we have in this business, which are, in my opinion, nothing compared to that. So that was when I heard, every time that I heard, for example, getting people discouraged for having, I don't know, an ad account shut down, I always say there is always a solution, guys. All the tools that we use to make money in this business are free. So don't get discouraged for that. And then I remember before starting this business, every time if the person that was taking care of the store that we used to own called on sick or didn't show up, we always had to come up with a solution. We had to come up with money every single month for the rent. Either we had a good sales that month or not. We had to keep the store stocked with good merchandise so we could attract customers and stuff like that. Things that we don't have to deal with this business, right? So my first struggle in the business, which I think is really important to mention, was not being sure about my brand. And this is so important, guys. I was having leads and buyers here and there, but neither the leads were at great cost and nor the buyers were consistent. And this is when I realized that I have to do something. So I watched all the past masterminds, every single mastermind that we have in the training, I watched all of them. Every time that I had a chance of watching, I don't know, TV or doing something else to distract myself when I finish work, I watch a mastermind. Because having results and making this work was kind of like my priority since day one. Then that was when I realized that this business was about putting the right message in front of the right people. And how do we do that? Well, first, we need to define our brand. We need to know our why, and this is why I was struggling. I didn't know how important it was. So you need to know your why, and that will lead you to your audience, because this is attraction marketing. I think we have talked before about this, and it's as simple as that, guys. I'm not saying that if you, for example, you launch an ad out there sharing something not related to you or to your why, you are not going to get leads and buyers. You might get few leads and some buyers, but it will probably be at a higher cost and not as consistent. So I sat down and I started writing down my story, who I am, all the points I thought, I don't know, that were important to share with my audience, to make them resonate with my who I am. Then this was when I came up with my first winning ad. And this is kind of like a stage, the first stage that we all have to, we go through a testing process, a learning process, then a testing process, then to get to the winning ad, like Karen said. And that was when I learned how to structure my target as well, and how to attract the right people. Because that's another thing. We have to keep in mind that people, the people that we attract are not our customers, but our business partners. They will be somebody you will work with probably for a long time. So we need to be mindful about that. Then I started getting leads at a better cost, and it was when I increased my budget. And this is another important part here, guys. Do not expect having one buyer a week or something close to that for a $10 ad. $10 to $15 ad is the amount that we use to test and to go through the first stage of learning until we find our winning ad. Once you find something that gives you results, like decent results, then it's time to scale your business. And I understand the life and circumstances are different for everyone, but I have people, for example, coming to me saying, oh, but I'm getting one buyer a month. And I just say, okay, how much are you advertising for? And then they say $10, $15 a day. And then I just say, well, that's actually amazing, because that's the outcome that you're gonna get for that kind of budget. So it's really important that we kind of understand that in business, as well as in life, what you put in is what you're gonna get out. And this applies to investment, effort, and pretty much everything. So going back then, when that happened, that I found my winning ad, my business was still not in the stage of where the business itself was fully covering the advertising costs. I wasn't there yet. But I knew that if I wanted to have results more often, then I needed to invest. I needed to increase my budget. And I was always clear about that. I was just, waiting to find that winning ad, waiting for that moment. Then here was when I stopped, treating myself with extra Starbucks coffee, when I stopped going shopping just for fun, when I stopped sending money to my family to Cuba as often as I used to, and then so I could use those funds to put in my advertising. And guys, that was the best thing I did for me. Not only because it helped me realize how much money I was spending on a daily basis, but it was what really gives that boost to my business. So that took me all the way from 2A to 5A, only running Facebook ads, no videos, just a simple text with picture, like I said, just making sure that the ad was directly connected to my target and to the specific audience that I wanted to reach. And how I did that, going through a training, going from tab 1 to the last tab, being plugged in, putting the time to learn. And I really want to make a point about this, because sometimes when we are new, we kind of tend to misunderstand the role of a mentor and a coach. And guys, we were provided with the same information that you were giving, probably less, because when I started, like I said, we only had 1 or 2 platforms to run ads on. Right now, there are so many options. And yes, we might be, I don't know, through different situations where we have gained some experience, But in the end, the best and only way we have to take our business to a next level is knowing that training side from A to Z. Because, you know, as mentors, we can give you an advice, we can support you, but trust me, everything you need to know and all the answers to all the questions are basically there. And this is the reason why, you know, like every time I got people asking for, I don't know, something that I know is being addressed on the training, my answer will always be, just check this tab, check on the training, because I want you to see, I want you to take ownership of your business. Then the other most important thing I have learned along the way in this journey is what I just mentioned. Taking ownership of your business. Treat this opportunity like it is a business. Don't try to skip masterminds. Don't try to skip tabs in the training. Try to stay plugged in, and because there is not really much that we as mentors and coaches can do for you. We cannot run their business for you. We are here to support, but you are the owner. You have to feel proud of what you do. You have to put the effort. You have to put the dedication that it requires in order for you to get the outcome that you wish to have. So my advice, be prepared for when you have your first partner, business partner. Know that what you're supposed to do. Don't wait until you get your first distributor to then check your training or ask your mentor what you're supposed to do. This is your business, so take ownership of it. So the other thing is, like, keep in mind that you're building your own marketing company here, the legacy for your kids. Don't expect to have amazing results when you don't show up to meetings, for example, when you don't stay plugged in, where the reason, I don't know, maybe you're busy or you have a different situation in life. But this is really, really important, guys. Don't skip masterminds. Try to post 3 times a day. This is super important. And I really want to make a point about it, because I know that we have been advised to post 3 times a day, but then new people sometimes get tired after doing it for, I don't know, for a few months, and then decide to just simply do it, I don't know, once in a while or every other day. And you guys have no idea how important this is, especially when you have leads following you, when you are running Facebook ads. This is crucial. And you might say, well, you don't post 3 times a day anymore. I'm not posting it 3 times a day. It's like, it's been quite a while, but I've been a little bit out of the game because of the pregnancy, and after I reached the 6A milestone, so I've been taking my time. But I just want to say that everyone is in a different stage in this business. So compare the results that you want to have with the work that you're putting in. That's basically what it is. And I really have to mention Annie here, because I'm super proud of her consistency. There is not a day that she does not show up for her business. There is not a day that she does not post on her page. And you know why? Because she's clear on her vision. She knows what she wants. If somebody tell you, you know, like the blueprint for success, and you don't follow it, then accept that results are going to be a little bit delayed for you, because that's what is going to happen. Then in the end, guys, it all comes down to mindset, in my opinion. And this is why we always mention it on every single mastermind and in the training, because once we understand the value of the opportunity, then getting discouraged is not an option. Being disappointed because you are dealing with shutdowns and stuff like that is kind of like nothing, honestly. So from 5A to 6A, I only run YouTube ads. So far, this is what I've been doing. This is my favorite platform. I have never had any issue with Facebook. I still have the first ad account I opened when I started, but not yet. I probably have it anytime. But I find that YouTube is way easier than Facebook when it comes to like You don't have to deal with messaging people. Facebook kind of like sensitive every time that we want to make changes in a campaign, when you want to, like change your vibe and stuff like that. So I've been sticking to YouTube, and this is what I've been doing. So yeah, being a 6A honestly feels great, and but it had never been kind of like my goal. Always my goal have been being 6A2+3, and I'm kind of like not stopping until I get there. Of course, I feel super grateful for Karen and my team and everyone, but I always ambition to get to 6A2+3, and that's the goal. So it doesn't matter how long it takes. It doesn't matter the obstacles or the ups and downs I have to face, because I know that it's gonna be worth it. So I've been taking my time for the last few months because of the pregnancy, and I'm the only coach in my team, so I've been taking it easy with my ads. But as soon as I feel a little bit better, I'll be back on the game, like stronger than ever. But especially because now I have a stronger reason to do the business, and I don't want to make 10, 15, 20,000 a month. I want to make more than that. And this business has the potential for it. And we all can make that amount of money. We all have the potential to do it. So my advice to all my mentees or the new people as well, take ownership of your business and know the value of what we have. Don't take it for granted. That's basically all that I have to say. I don't know if you guys have any questions.
Well, thank you so much, Lisandra. That was amazing. It's like, I love it. It's like, take ownership. Don't take this for granted. It's true. We are so blessed to be part of this amazing community, like that is constantly evolving to keep up with the ever-changing internet world. And with all these new stream of income that they're adding on, it's even more exciting and more bigger. So we're not just relying just on Enagic. So that's really amazing. Yeah, guys. So if you have any questions or anything you want to, shoot at Lisandra, feel free. So if you do, just go ahead and unmute yourself.
Yeah, feel free to ask anything, guys. I don't know if I cover everything I'm supposed to say, because I kind of like have a short time to be ready for the presentation. But yeah, I think Astrid asked if you're comfortable sharing what's your daily budget. $100. I was at $100, but I'm 80, because like I say, I want to kind of like take it easy. I don't have anybody else to take coaching calls for me. I might go into labor soon, so I don't want to, like, if any of my mentee it's buyers, I don't want to make them wait or anything like that to do a coaching call. So I lowered my budget, but I was around $100, 80, 120.
Okay. Awesome. Any other questions? Well, doesn't seem like any other question. Yeah, I just want to highlight like what Lisandra mentioned. It's like, really at the end of the day, it is what you put in and what you is going to be what you get out, right? And I know some of us, we all like to see the money amount, but we are not putting in the amount of effort or investment that can give or generate that. And then we do very little, but we look at other people and we compare ourselves and saying, looking at their results and saying, she's having results, why am I not happy? But we have to stop and kind of look inside and look at what are we doing in our business. Like even Lisandra mentioned, people get tired of posting 3 times a day on their business page. But that, if you just have to treat this business like a job, like maybe some of us don't like to go to work, but you still have to show up on time and do the work, even though we don't like it, but that's how we get paid. But as a business owner, you don't have a boss that's looking over you. So if you don't post on your page, no one's going to come after you. So you have to hold yourself accountable. And that's the hard part of being an entrepreneur, is that you have to be accountable for yourself, for your action, and then you can see the results. And then the other thing that is the sacrifice. I think most of the 6A that's been on the mastermind and shared, the one common theme I saw them is always the sacrifice that they did. It's like a lot of us, like, you know, we work in silent sacrifice. You don't hear that all of a sudden they become 6A. Then everybody start noticing them, start messaging them. What are you doing? What are you doing? But they're not doing anything different. Like, they're doing things that others are not doing, right? So going back to the line, do what others don't want to do to have what others will not have. So I mean, Lisandra gave up her Starbucks, gave up shopping. Like, maybe some people can. I'm not sure if I can give up Starbucks. So then, like those little sacrifice that it's easy, but yet at the same time it's very hard, because I think for many of us, we like the instant gratification. You go to Starbucks, you get that coffee, you get that, that sugar rush relief, and you're happy. But then, the short-term sacrifice to do now so we can achieve those bigger goals later but it takes time. And that's where people fall off the wagon, because they're not patient enough, and they're not, staying plugged in enough. And for myself, and I think even for many of us here, is like, we all, even myself and Lisandra, we will have our low day, our down day, where we feel exactly like everybody else. There are days that I just want to shut everything down and just, forget about it. But I know that, then I think I go back to my why. It's like, why did I start this business in the first place? So when you guys hit those roadblocks or bumps or hurdles, just refocus yourself and your energy and think back to your why, because usually those are your pain points. It will trigger you. Like, is it going to be more painful not to have that time with your children, or that was my biggest why, is my kids, right? So even it's so easy just to not post 3 times a day, right? It's kind of like, it gets very tedious to do it 3 times a day, right? But I'm thinking, okay, but doing this could help me achieve the goal of having more time with my kids. It's going to be more painful, more regrets if I cannot achieve the goal and have the time with my kids. So I push myself to do things that I'm not comfortable, that I don't want to do. But that's part of life. Like, you have to push yourself beyond. Otherwise, if we continue to stay where we are, where we're comfortable, then we cannot have what we want, because that most of the time those things are on the other side of fear, on the outside of our comfort zone. So if you want something bad enough, you will push yourself to go for it. And I feel that's the difference between people that are achieving success in this business and then people that aren't, right? Those are the ones that's willing to sacrifice, and those are the ones that are willing to go beyond their comfort zone. So when you do, get in a hurdle, just ask yourself those questions. It's all about like self-reflection. Like, what am I doing? And what, like Lisandra said, you're doing $10 a day. Don't expect to be getting a buyer every week or every day, because it's just the reality. That amount cannot generate, enough leads to give you that many buyers. And when you see people like Dave and Roxanne, or those who are getting top buyers leads, their budgets, like, it's like they're like at 800, 900, 1,000 a day. So that's why they're getting these consistent buyers. So like Lisandra's at about 100 before, those people are 10 times more than her. So if she's getting 7 buyers within a month, those people are probably getting 70 buyers a month, because they're doing 10 times more than her. So that's why we cannot compare ourselves, because we don't know what other people are doing in their business. Alrighty. Okay, thank you so much again, Lisandra. So we're gonna move on to something new and exciting.
Karen, hang on. I have 2 questions for Lisandra. You probably missed on the chat. Thank you.
So you can go ahead and ask her yourself.
Yes, I type it, but that's okay.
I didn't see it.
Yeah,
I missed that one.
I hope you don't mind.
Yeah, of course I don't. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm struggling with contents to post on my page, but I love all your page. So I wonder, where do you find the motivation? How did you find that? Of course, I know Google and stuff, but did you take any course for it, and your mindset to stay this strong? You take any like mindset?
No, not really. What I've been doing, basically just what Karen said. I just go back in time, kind of, and say, okay, do you want to go back and work, 9 to 5, and that's it. Then you have to post. That's it. That's it. Basically the question. Yeah. So I don't take any courses or anything like that, but I do watch kind of like, Tony Robbins sometimes, and this kind of like videos, and people that will give you kind of like courage to keep your mind straight and focused. But no, yeah. And to find content for my page, what I used to is following different people. Even no people from the team, for example, but you can follow, I don't know, Tony Robbins, Amy Porterfield, I think is the name. People that have been involved in this kind of like internet and business things. And you can get idea from that, and then Google it. Google stuff. Sometimes, I don't know, I just say, okay, I'm gonna talk about social media today. Then Google the importance of social media, how we can use social media in business, and stuff like that. We have the internet, basically everything is there, guys. That's what I've been doing. Yeah.
Thanks for sharing.
Great. Thank you. Yeah, I know it's just like it's there, but sometimes you really struggle to.
I know it
honestly,
takes. I know it's like Karen said. It's super tedious sometimes, but we have to just commit ourselves. Basically, posting 3 times a day is better than waking up at 7 or 6 or 8 in the morning and dealing with traffic and dealing with people that you probably don't like, because you have to, like get paid and pay your bills and stuff like that. So it's all about mindset, basically. So that's what I just keep me motivated.
Great. Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Go back
One
to
more
your why,
question,
go
and then
back to
I'll
your-
let you go.
Sure.
Do you follow lead, like follow up with lead? Because I know lots of like some people follow that strategy, like they do once a week or something. They follow up with their lead.
No, because I don't know. I feel that they are already getting all this email campaign from us, and they are following us in the page. I do invite them to my page, most of them, if I decide to friend them or something like that. But I never follow up with leads. I do follow up with buyers all the time, and especially after they have the coaching call with me, but I don't follow up with leads. I don't know. I just don't think it's necessary.
No,
in my opinion.
yeah.
But everyone is different, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Everybody's got a different strategy for them.
Yeah.
Myself, I don't follow because I feel like this is attraction marketing, and the ad and our business page is what is representing us, that's speaking to our audience already. So for me, I feel like if I'm following with them, it's almost like I'm chasing them, I'm harassing them. And that's not what I want. I want them to come to me because they want it, because then they're ready. Because if you're chasing them, they might join, but their mindset might not be there, and they might not be a right fit for the business. Because we're not here. The reason I don't chase or follow leads, because guys, you got to remember, you're not chasing for a sale. You're not here to sell a product, right? You're not trying to convince someone to buy a product a one-time for you, but you're here to connect and to find business partners. So you're going to make sure that they're ready. But if you're chasing them down and they join, but they're not ready, they're just going to be, it's not a good working relationship for either party, right? So that's my own personal perspective on how I run my business. So I'm always here if they're ready and they're wanting to ask questions or is ready to start. But unless the leads reach out to ask questions, I usually don't like follow up or bother them at all. Yeah. Yes.
Definitely. Yeah, me too.
Any other questions? Nope. Okay, then we'll just move on to, okay, so I'm sure most of you know, and if you haven't, you probably missed the last mastermind. So Mike and Darren have added a new product as another stream of income to our, the great dream team here. And it's called Send Out Cards. So for short, it's called SOC. So what this is, an affiliate program. So this is another add-on to Dream Team that if we wish to join, which, Mike totally believe everybody should be part of it. It's really exciting. And the best thing is it really in line with our business as well. We can totally use this as a tool for our business so we can grow our business. So it's an affiliate program. So how it works is obviously you signed up on a link, and typically that would be your mentor's link. And with Dream Team, if your mentor chooses to opt out and not sign up, then you would be placed under the mentor's mentor. So, you know, your mentor's upline. So Send Out Card is a company that if you join with them, they have an app or on their online that you can create cards. Depending on which package you subscribe to, you can send out cards to pretty much anywhere in the world. But to join as an affiliate program, it's only available in 7 countries. Just gonna give a brief thing because we get more details. You can watch the mastermind because obviously it might way into detail. So just a brief here. And yeah, so there's 2 different ways. So you can join just as a customer where you can earn credits or like points that you can use to redeem for your own subscription renewal or for any of their products. Because beside cards, they also have gifts that you can purchase and send to your customer, whoever it is that you like. And then obviously they have the affiliate side where you would pay an affiliate fee and you become affiliate where you can earn commissions. So as a customer referral, you can only earn credits to use to spend on their store kind of thing. But as an affiliate, they'll pay you out a commission. Okay. And so they have different levels. So just like any affiliate program, you rank up, and depending on what rank you are, obviously you earn a bit more. And all of that structure can be found in our training. I'm not going to go into details, but because I'm not sure if everybody have seen it, because I don't want to waste people's time. Obviously, if you've seen the webinar and went through the training, but the purpose of this today's meeting is an introduction to that, and just to open up if you guys have any questions about the program or how it works or anything like that. And by the way, I do have my link. So if you guys are ready to sign up, let me know and I can send it over, or I'll put it into NAC and it will be, you can just click there and it should be there for you. So I'm not sure what else to say about it, because like I said, I don't want to repeat what Mike already said. And yeah, so do you guys have any questions about how it works or how, because I know it's very new and there's a lot of details.
Do you have an idea how much are the commissions? Are they kind of like low or high or?
So the commission, so if you are an affiliate, so let's say I'm an affiliate, I signed you up, whether as a customer or as an affiliate, so a direct sign up, and then I will earn 20% off whatever subscription you purchase. So I get 20% off subscription, but then if you purchase any gift, it's 10% that I earn. So the typical, the most value subscription they have is the $97 package, which is unlimited numbers of cards that you can send out with no charge. And then I think the minimum package they have is, I think 37 or 47, I can't remember. And that's the minimum. Or you can even subscribe or sign up as a pay as you go. So every time you purchase a card, can still become a customer and have a link, a referral link, just by buying a card. Because by your card, you get a link to refer and you can still earn, but it's just that it's not on a subscription. So it's kind of like pay as you go, right? So like Mike do suggest that even if you don't think you're going to be using this program, like really to use the cards and don't want to be spending cents, at least purchase the pay as you go or just the minimum package, so you at least get a link. Then that way you can give to your downline. Because so when you do, obviously that's on an affiliate, you'll earn credits, right? But at least you hold your line. Because for example, Lisandra, if I sign up and if you choose not to sign up, and then Annie would go under me, right? She totally bypassed you. And now if she starts signing up people, and later when you decide to join, Annie can't be put under you anymore. Like you kind of just lost that whole downline. So that's why Mike said at least signed up so you can still hold your position, even though you are kind of there. But if you don't do the affiliate, you're not going to earn commission. You might just earn points off only of Annie's subscription, because I think that part I'm a little bit confused, because I don't know if you earn the credits or the points from Annie's, like per sale, which is indirect sale for you. So you can collect credits. So I'm not sure if you do earn that if you are not an affiliate, but at least that later on when you want to upgrade your subscription, like to a 97 or like a package and add the affiliate, then Annie would still be in your lineage. Like she'd still be, that's my understanding of, that's why Mike said, you know, he's like, there's no reason why anyone should not sign up, because at least if you have to buy even one card, at least you hold your position. That's what my understanding from the mastermind and from what he's been, saying he just created a new flop chat for SOC. So I'm not sure if you guys are at it. If not,
yeah, I've been at it.
Okay, great. Yeah, so if you're not at it and you want to be at it, let your mentor or your coach know, and we can add you to that. Okay, and then on the other thing is I have created a Google Sheets. So I'm gonna share it in our flop chat and also on the Facebook group. So if you guys can go in there, put in your name and your email, your address, your physical mailing address. I would love to send each and every one of you a card. So just so you guys can see what it's like, right? And then you can send a card. So yeah, and I think if I send you a card, there's actually a link on the back that allows you to send one free card yourself without, yeah. So just to sign up and send your first card for free. So I've just signed up yesterday, been playing around with it. It's a lot of fun because you can really customize it as well. And how it aligns with our business is the vision or the goal that Mike and Darren sees is that, especially as coaches, when your team or yourself get buyers, they're going to be incorporated into the system that buyers will have to enter in their address as well. So as a coach, once you get that address, you can send them a card saying, hey, welcome to the dream team, super excited. You're like just a welcoming thing. So it's just not like, even though we're on online, but I think we're trying to do is bring back that personal connection. Just having a physical card, it's just sometimes just makes people feel special because nobody gets mail these days other than your bills, right? So no one gets like birthday cards or any kind of cards these days. So maybe they're trying to bring back that personal connection again, because especially with the dream team being grown so big that it's really hard to track and have that personal touch. So this is how they feel that it really helps align with our business as well. And then obviously in the future, if they become distributor again, we can send out them a card, or if one of your team ranks up or something, it's a great way just to add. And of course, when you get the subscription, it doesn't cost you anything to send a card. It just costs you a bit of time to hop on there and create the card and send it. So, and then there is a commission chart. Let me share my screen and we can just look at it together. Can you guys see my screen?
Yep, Karen, you can see
Okay, thanks, Kim. Yeah, so this is from the training. So then this is the different rank that we can be at. So obviously when you sign up, you'll be a star 1, so level 1. So on the level 1 and your first level, so which means is all your direct signed up. So anybody that is directly under you, you right off the bat earns 20% of whatever package or whatever subscription they buy. So for example, if they buy our $20 subscription, the $100 one, $97, you get 20% of that. So that's about $20. And then level 2, 3, and beyond, those are your indirect sale because they're on the second and the third level. So, and then I think you need a certain amount of points. So for example, for you to be, so there are those points. And when you're at then you rank up. In order to rank up, these are the points that you need. So to be a level 1, I guess you need 10 points. Like, I don't really quite understand this, but this is what I understand. So to be able to become a level 2, which means you have to have at least 30 points, which means because 197 package gives you 5 points. It shows you up here somewhere. Yeah, so a 97 subscription gives you 5 points. So then in order for you to become a 1-star, which is level 1, you need at least 2 subscription of $97. And then for you to qualify to be a level 2, you need 30 subscription, 30 points. So 30 divided by 5, that's 6 subscription from level 2. And then in order for you to rank up to level 3, you'll need a total of 150 points, but that could be from your level 2 and 3 combined for you to rank up to level 3. So I know it's probably confusing, just like when we learned Enagic, but I think as we go along, we will get it. So those are how you'll get up to these level. So these commission when you're a star 3. So other than your direct that you earn 20% right off, so everything that's from level 2 and beyond, so those are your indirect, you will get points for, you know, every subscription. So 5 points for every $97. And based on the points that you collected, for example, if you are star 3, which means you're a level 2 like rank, then every 30 points you get paid out $50. So if all of your indirect points add up to 30 points, 30 is, which we said earlier, is 6 subscription of $97, you get $50. But how Mike, so that's just like if you're just very, you know, like just on a 1-1 kind of basis. But how, I'm not sure, did Mike, I'm sure Mike showed this on the mastermind. So he did, no, that's the wrong place I want to go. Because Mike also showed this chart. Sorry, wrong one. The PDF where you can open and do the calculation. I know I had it, but now I don't know where it is. I don't think it's in. Oh, here it is. Sorry. I knew I had it. So how Mike kind of calculate, just say, okay, so I signed up and then I had 4 people sign up under me. And now those 4 people repeat what I did. They sign up 4 more people. So that's a total of 16 people that I will have under level 2 now. Because, you know, because the 4 that I signed up Lisandra, Kim, Haley, and Miriam, right? So those are 4 people. And then each of those person will sign up 4 more people. So 4 times 4 is 16. So then I'll have 16 subscriptions, so the $97 package. And then if those same 16 people did the same thing, they sign up 4 more people, then that'll be 64. So that's 3rd level. And then again, those 64 people repeats themselves, just what I did. They sign up 4 more people, you're at 256. So 256 sign up. Each sign up is worth 5 points. So here's the 97 package, because there is a 247 package that you can buy as well, but we'll just base it off on the 97. So for those same ones, so if you can see in the first here, 16 people at 5 points, that's 80 points. And then 64 at 5, that's 320. And then the 4th one is 1,080. And then you can see the total points and then how much commission you earn. So I signed up for, I'm not sure why this says 127, because 4 person at 20% should not be 127. So I'm not sure why it's there. But anyway, so then you had 128 points, and every 30 points you get $50. So it works out to about 213, and then that other level is 939, and then that last level at 2,000 points you're earning about 4,400 in commission. So when you add all of that together, you're at 5,824. So that's a monthly thing, because these subscriptions are on a monthly basis that that we renew. But with SOC, you can choose to cancel or like not renew anytime. So you can just don't renew, but don't cancel or close your account. Just don't renew, but your account is still there. So maybe next month you can you can purchase again and reactivate your account. So if you do that, then you still have your downline under you. So that is how this is just a scenario, right? So this is based on signing up 4 people. Who knows? Maybe you guys sign up 3 or 2. Obviously the amount will be less, but it's just another potential source of income here. It's because, you know, we can incorporate this into our business. We're still running that one ad, still going through the same webinar, but when people join Dream Team, in order for them to get access to, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen for now. So in order for them to get access to our training, they still need to purchase one of the Enagic products first, okay? So we can't give them access to training until they become an Enagic distributor. That's still part of the Dream Team policy, but we can offer them this other program, the SOC affiliate program, and they can do that. And you know, they can sign up other people. They can still run, but because the SOC, once they sign up, SOC actually have their training platform on how to promote and advertise that business as well. So people can definitely utilize that, and they can start growing that business. And it's just another source of income that if they grow it, it gives them a way to earn money that they can save up to purchase the Enagic products, so they can start the Enagic business as well. So that's just another avenue of you know, earnings, or it's just another option for people to get started. Like, hey, if you can't afford to do Enagic right away, we've got this affiliate program, you know, starting at $97 a month. Like, you know, they can give it a go, because that, you know, then you can give them as the mentor, give them your link, then they can do that. But I highly suggest, you know, let your coach handle that part when they do the coaching call, right? They will be able to assess the buyer's situation and then offer the SOC program to them if they feel that they're not ready or not capable of starting the Enagic business yet. At least the coach will be able to assess and also give them that option, or even give them both options, even if they are available to do the Enagic. Also introduce that source of income that they can do. So I see a lot of very intense looking faces. It seems like you guys are trying to digest all this information. So you do, I know it's a lot, because when I was going through, I'm like, what? It's like still very confusing. But we're all gonna learn, you know, go through it together, learn as we go together. So, you know, no question is silly or dumb or stupid, really, because I've asked a lot of dumb questions myself, because I'm not tech savvy. I know I get these looks from my kids all the time. So that's why I'm not gonna, you know, so don't be shy. Don't feel like, you know, this is dumb question. So if you guys have something you're not clear, like, you know, feel free to ask, or you know, if you need time to digest, you can always ask a question in our Eagles chat. But be sure to, because the Google Sheet that I have, it's also for you guys to add your name. And when you go in there, if you do sign up for a send out account, you can get people's address in there as well to send out cards yourself. It's not just for me to send to you, but it's just a sheet that we can all share our addresses, so that people can come and look at, so that we don't have to private message everybody and give our address, or, you know, you'll be typing like, what, 100 times giving your address out. So I just think it's a good database for all of us to share, so that when you have a new team members, you can always add their address there, and, you know, people connect. Who knows, maybe we'll add birth date to that sheet as well, so that people's birth dates on there. So, you know, when one of our team members have a birthday, we can send them a card, kind of thing. So I'll add that column as well. So I've done quite a bit of talking. Do you guys have any questions?
I do, Karen.
Okay, go ahead.
I know there's only limited 7 countries that we can sign up with SOC, but I'm not sure how they're gonna work out. Just like it's easy to send card, but if they're gonna send gift or chocolate and stuff, where is the main office that they're gonna send all of those things out?
I believe their main hub is based in the USA, because I remember I read somewhere where, you know, where the cards are printed somewhere in the middle area. I can't remember the states, but it's in the US. So it's printed out that same night that you play. I mean, if you put out your card by a certain time cutoff, it will get printed that evening, that night, and it will be sent out the next day. And depending on where you live, there is a shipping time window that they do tell you. For example, USA customer will get it in like 2 to 4 business day or something like that. If you're in Canada, I think 4 to 7. I think other parts of the world is a bit longer. So they do there is somewhere, if you explore through their website, I'll give you that. You are correct. There is only 7 countries that can participate in the affiliate program. But for other countries that's outside those 7 countries, you can join as the customer referral program. So you cannot earn commissions, you know, like cash paid out commission, but you can earn points that you can use, like I said, to pay for your subscription and also to purchase gifts to send to your friends or family or your mentors, mentees, or whatnot. So, and like I said, like for those that don't quite, you know, they probably will expand into other country if they see the needs, they did say, but for now they just fine because obviously this is mostly an English speaking community where, because they're based in the US. So obviously it's English speaking community. So far, most of them is just based in English speaking countries of the 7, right? So I believe Canada, United States, UK, Australia, New Zealand, Singapore. Which one did I miss? There was one more. I think the Netherlands or somewhere in Europe. There was another European country. I just can't quite remember. So basically those are the countries. So you can still participate as a customer referral.
Okay. Just because like if it's on birthday and if it's like they're gonna add a present, a chocolate and stuff, and if they're gonna send out from USA to just like Australia, it's gonna take time, like because I know now shipping is crazy because everyone's busy with online and stuff. I'm worried. I wonder if they're gonna be there on time on the birthday or something. Because of course birthday you don't want to be late, you know.
Yeah, that is very true. So that's why I suggest that, I mean, with the COVID, it does kind of mess up our typical shipping or mailing time frame. So I think you should go into the website and check out, you know, if I were to order something to be sent to Australia, how, like the time window, right? Like between, if it says like 5 to 10 business day, then I would try to aim at the 10. Like you said, rather arrive a bit early than a bit late, right? So yeah, so err on the longer side, like the longer side, and then hopefully it'll be there by then if COVID doesn't mess it up. But at least, or you can reach out and get and ask them, you know, like typically how long does it take to get to Australia? And like you said, I think with the chocolate and stuff, I think, you know, some of their gifts are like essential oils or candles and stuff. All of those are not going to go bad, but it could be that with the perishable like chocolates or brownies, maybe they do what is it called? Maybe they do have a bakery or something that they do partner up with in each country where they would source out those like food item from there directly and get mailed, and you know, along with the cards. But I think for other stuff it might still be shipped out from their main warehouse. So that's my guess. So I'm not sure how, I mean, some chocolate and nuts may be okay, but I know, for example, brownies and stuff, you don't want to be flying it for 2 weeks around somewhere. By the time it arrives, it's probably not good anymore. So for those, I can see they may possibly have some sort of partnership with some more local bakery or factories there that will get the goods like more fresh than it was to be shipped from the US.
Because the thing is, I was very interested with this new idea just because my sister, she got a flower shop and she also participate with this kind of stuff. But because of fresh flower, you know, they got that sample stuff. Okay, this type of flower put together for $50 or $100. So she's part of that, and she's here, she make it up and she send it to the customer. And what I'm worrying, like, okay, if they have their different, like Australia, they got in Sydney, Canada, they got in BC, or like in each country, they have their main office to send it out. I think it's quicker. That's why like if they ship out from USA to every country, especially give like you said, brownie, when it's too hot, it might be milk or chocolate, you know, it's yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have a look at more of the website, and yeah, thank you for the information, Karen. I know we all knew, and just like you said, it's okay to ask these questions.
We're just exactly. I mean, from you asking, I'm learning new things too. And like I said, you know, there's a lot of things that are coming up that Mike or the rest of the team are trying to answer or find out answers as we go along. Because like I said, with so many people having different scenario situation, of course, there's going to be things that we never thought of that we're coming across. But it's good. That's like, we're trying to still iron out all the kinks in this whole program. Yeah. Any other question?
Hey, hi Karen, this is Urvashi.
Yes.
I have a few questions actually about this. So, if someone who is not from those 7 countries signs up under us, like me, then they cannot become the affiliate, right?
They cannot become an affiliate, but they can join what they call a customer referral
Right.
program. So they're still going to be able to earn points, but those points can only be a credit amount. Like I think it says every 30 points is equal to $50 credit
Yeah.
that they
Mm.
can use when their subscription comes up for renewal. If they have enough credits, they can use the credit as the renewal fee, so they don't have to pay money out of their own pocket to renew their subscription. Or if they want to send chocolates or brownies or something, they can use that credit amount to pay for the gifts as well.
Yeah. And can I pass my referral link to someone who is not my downline and still earn commission?
Yes, I believe you can still, yeah, if someone that's not in your downline and they're not part of the dream team, you can still give your link out, because I mean, Mike said, for us to, this is another source. If you're comfortable, you can go out, if you know people that's in real estate or
Real
in
estate, yeah.
brokerage or in any sort of like a hair salon that you feel would benefit from this program, you can, introduce it to them. Because I mean, one of the workshop that we saw is like this lady, she had a hair salon and she grew it to be the top hair salon, like one of the top in the USA. And she goes, it's all through this, she believes it's thanks to this send out cards, because every time a customer come visit, like she would send them a card saying, hey, thanks for coming, your hair, just a message, just a token of appreciation. And or even like she has a database of other customers' birthday. When their birthday come, she would send out a card, right? Or Mother's Day, she would send it out to all the moms, because you can set up as a campaign with all your contact who are moms. On Mother's Day, they would automatically get a card from you. So it's just building that, like I said, that personal connection. And I think a lot of the offline business could benefit, because it's true, we are so into this digital world that we are losing that personal touch. And I think some people still like that personal connection. And even for us, just if most of us are living abroad, we have families or friends back home, it's a great way to send cards, because you can customize these cards. You can put your family pictures on it. So it's nice to send, like, Christmas or something, put your family picture and then send it to your mom or aunt or relative back home, like in the Philippines, in India, in Vietnam, in Taiwan. So it's a great way. And it doesn't cost you anything. Like, for example, earlier, Maria mentioned to me, like my sister, she goes, we always get Christmas cards to give out away. And that costs money. But now with this send out cards, I'm just going to send a whole bunch of cards to myself, right? So just print it out, send like 10 to herself. And then Christmas time comes, she'll just physically take the card and give it away to her friends and family instead of going to the store and get it printed. So it's, I mean, that's a one time a year, but I'm just saying there's many usage that we can actually make it applicable, not just only business, but we can both do personal and business wise. But yes, so short to answer your question, yes, you can definitely share your link with someone that is outside of the dream team as well.
Yeah, and I have one more question. Like, actually, I have 3 more questions.
No, as
I'll
many
just-
questions as you like. And guys, before you ask that question, also I want to tell you guys that, even people that hasn't become a distributor, which means they don't have access to our training, there is a training section or kind of intro on the SOC that you can send them, that they can actually access, watch, and do the training. So that part is it's still in our training site, but it's a separate link that we can send and people can access, even though they cannot access the training site yet. So because, like I said, you can't access our training site until you are a distributor. So the way it's set up, that specific training for SOC can be shared with buyers who are not a distributor yet. So
Perfect,
so that's
because
how
that was my one of the
okay.
questions. Yeah. Yeah. So one more question, like in addition to what I asked earlier, so what if that person signs up someone else, then do we both get commissions, or only I get commission, or nobody?
Yeah, so like I mentioned, just say, I signed up and then you sign up under me. So I would earn 20% commission off of what you sign up. If I'm an affiliate, right? That's assuming that if you're an affiliate, because if you're not, you can only collect customer points. So just say I'm an affiliate and you sign up under me, I earn 20%. And then you sign up somebody, I don't earn commission, all of that, I can only earn points. So if she buy a $97 subscription, that's worth 5 points. So I got 5 points in my point bank, right? And then at the end of the month, they total up all your points that you've earned. And then depending on what level you're at, so like I showed you earlier, if you're at level 2, every 30 points, you get $50. So that's how you get paid. So only your first level, which is your direct sign up, you earn 20% commission. But any level after that, it's only count on a point basis. So you collect points amongst all this, the indirect sales from your second or third level. And then based on that, depending on what rank you are, just say if you're a rank 2, and then rank 2 is paid out at, like I mentioned, you know, $50 for every 30 points. If you have like 90 points, then you earn $150. But let's say if you are a level 3 star, so for the same 30 points, you're earning $55. So when you're a higher rank, you do earn a little bit more. So that's how that commission is paid out. So beyond the direct sign up, that which is 20%, like all across the board, like doesn't matter how many people you sign up, it's 20% for your first level, and then any level after that is points.
Okay. And signing up means we have to purchase one of the programs, right? And
yeah, so signing up means you have to purchase one of the package, or even I guess one of the cards. So I'm not sure how many points one card will get you, but probably, I have no idea, but I know that the smallest like subscription, the month subscription, I think is either 37 or
37. Yeah, 37.
Worth 2 points, $97 worth 5 points, and I think they have another
for 247,
yeah,
10
147
points.
for 7 points, and then 247 that's worth 10 points. So the biggest package you can get is 247, and that's 10 points. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Good. Any other question?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay. No. If you still do, I don't mind to answer if I know the answer. But I mean, I'm sure other people are learning from your questions too. So don't feel shy or that you're taking up the time. Alrighty, guys. If you have no more question, we are already almost, we're at 4:18, which is longer than I thought. But just before I let you go, there is another new exciting announcement. I'm not sure, I don't know, maybe Darren already met. We do have another new product that's going to be launched April 27th. So this one is quite exciting. Quoting Darren's word, the potential earning of this new product could be even more than Enagic. So that's just something to get you guys excited about. Like, I don't know, when he said that, me and Maria's like, what? How could there be something be even more than Enagic? Because you can see the crazy money can earn with Enagic, but if something that potential, that this one is global, so it's not exclusive for only the 7 country like SOC. So I think that's why they want to bring in products that is, because we are a global company, so they don't want to have products that's only certain country can participate. But SOC they just felt that it's a really good thing to tag on along line with what our business is. But then that's why they also source out this other product, which everybody in the Dream Team can participate in. Okay, so you guys should be watching out for the next announcement of that, because I'm really excited and I have no idea what it is, but the only clue that he gave, it's family oriented, and I think sort of something to do with kids as well. So it's sort of, that will be exciting. Okay, so before we let you go, let's do team photos. So if you want to be seen, please turn on your camera and put on your big pretty smile. Alrighty, anybody else? So Miriam, Cindy, and Tui, you're not gonna turn on your camera? Okay, 1, 2, 3, cheese. All right, I'm just gonna do it one more time. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we'll just give a few more minutes. If anybody wanna do a selfie with their phone, you guys can do that now. Just gonna take a quick one of myself. Okay, everybody good? Alrighty. Okay, thank you so much for hopping on, guys. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you guys soon. Oh, and don't forget to add your name to the list, and be sure to let your you know, your downline, your mentee knows as well. So that way we can get this big master address book of the whole team. And that if we ever want to send somebody, you know, something, that we can have the list there. We don't have to bug them. It could be a surprise, you know, that's kind of cool. Cause there'll be a surprise getting these cards instead of I ask for your address, you know, I'm going to send you something. So, yeah.
So I also want to say, Karen, because I see that people are asking to be added to the send out card flock. This channel is open for everyone, so you can just type it yourself.
Yeah.
And add yourself at it. Yeah.
Okay.
What's the name, Lisandra? What's the
Send
name?
out cards. Yeah.
Yeah, send out
Okay,
card.
thank you.
Yeah, so the flock is not private, it's public. So if you, it's just like any other Dream Team chat. If you search it, if you see it, then you can just join. It's not private. So yeah, so either looked up SOC or send out cards, like the whole word, and you should be able to find, because Mike just created that today. So
Yeah, it's send out cards. Yeah.
okay, perfect. Alrighty, guys, have a great night.
Bye.
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 Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Karen. Bye.